Good morning, evening, afternoon, and night, ladies and gents, and welcome back to another adventure with Sergeant Bezek as we continue our adventures in Expeditions Rome. Last time, we have basically finished the conquest of Egypt. We took out Ptolemy. They had a very nice surprise of these gas clouds that would pop up randomly around the map, and you couldn't shoot through them, you couldn't do anything through them, and if you went through them, you could get disoriented and delirious. I liked it. It was a good switch up of pace, especially with these assaults. They're continuing to surprise, and that I am enjoying. We did have our enemy, though, decide to join us at the very end, probably because he saw the writing on the wall, and Ptolemy thought that man would join us. Let us see what happens now.
Look at you, darling. A pharaoh on his knees is not fit to be a pharaoh at all. At least you are where you belong.
Ooh.
You are the disgrace of our family, an affront to gods and the people of Egypt. And now you get your own husband killed by the hand of a foreigner. You can't even do it yourself.
A queen should not soil her hands with the blood of cowards.
I mean, she's not wrong. Could do that, but for this one, on the contrary, Your Majesty, a pharaoh deserves to die by a queen's hand.
Perhaps you're right. Goodbye then, darling. I do hope Amit will find your heart to her liking.
Oh,
Please.
oh, brutal.
I think I need to sit down for a bit.
Well, I guess that concludes our business.
Ah, the Golden Wolf arrives right on cue. I was expecting you.
I see. Your cunning knows no bounds, Roman. I am at your mercy.
I'm sorry.
I should have known.
Yes. I didn't fully trust her, but I also don't fully trust Cleopatra.
Interesting turn of events.
Such a waste. Even at her age, she had a lot of potential.
That was unpleasant.
Yes.
However, I think we have more pressing concerns, Legate. We should find the accountant. With Ptolemy dead, he's our only source of information.
Alright, so probably should have kept Ptolemy alive, but with the queen, kind of had to kill him in order to make sure he doesn't, try to come back or have supporters, stuff like that. Staff, oh, that's good. Ja, that's decent, but for a tier 3, probably low-end tier 3, okay. Still, just getting lots of tier 2 stuff. Let's see what the Pharaoh has. War Scepter. Ooh, that's good.
Thank you. For defending me from her. I should have seen it coming. Perhaps I just didn't want to believe that she would betray me.
Oh. It would be difficult to keep Nasamone stable without her mediation.
In some ways, but in other ways it will be easier. The Berber tribes are united now, and there are other elders. I will invite them here and secure their loyalty. You are here to find someone, are you not? You had better get going before another beats you to it.
Yeah. Pretty sure that no matter what, that guy's just gonna be dead. Okay, oh, that's terrible. Lock staff, another good thing. Let's get these guys right here. There's nothing else really around here. Got a decent amount of money. Oh, we're even able to get all these guys. That is surprising. Come on. Koposh, Kopesh, Monkstaff, a lot of those. And they're all good, tier 3s. We got better shields. Egyptian sword, a lot of Egyptian swords, okay. Egyptian lance, oh man. Starting to actually get some good stuff, and he's probably dead. He is probably dead.
Salwete, are you looking for a book?
Claudius Tranquillus. He's dead.
That man was a quaestor. There will be consequences, Corvinus.
There is a consequence for every action and inaction. Unfortunately, I could not save this old man.
You're not fooling anyone. You murdered Tranquillus.
What possible motive could I have? Your accusation is ridiculous.
Remove yourself from my presence at once.
I was already leaving. Now that this Egypt matter seems settled, it is time for us to pack up. See you in Rome.
Yep, I knew it. No matter what, that guy was going to be dead. Oh.
Our way, Legate. Your home welcomes you and your victorious legion.
Thank you, but the victory feels hollow. We could not save the proconsul.
Death comes to us all eventually. All we can do is delay it. Sometimes not even that is possible.
I didn't expect to see you here again. Give us a moment before we proceed.
I'm sure you have a lot of things to discuss before you disband. Let me know when you're ready to proceed.
Yeah. I want just to talk with everybody first. Let's see here.
Last time we stood here with a legion, we had Lucullus with us.
A lot of things will be harder now that he's gone.
I know he was your Patronus, but the man was like a father to me.
We will, vengeance will not bring him back.
I know that. It will feel good, though.
I know you don't like Rome, but you seem particularly glum today.
I hate to be back in this shithole of... shit.
Oh, that's one way to put it. Couldn't, cheer up, won't you? We have just conquered the entirety of Egypt. That must mean something.
To you, probably. You're back home as a victorious commander, and I'm back home as... not myself.
Will you disappear again?
I don't know yet. There's a lot I need to take care of.
Let me know if you need saving this time. I'd like to return the favor.
I'll let you know if I suddenly turn into a damsel in distress.
All, this expedition wasn't that bad, was it?
You are making the same mistake your enemies are making.
And what mistake would that be?
You are underestimating Cleopatra. You think you can control her. Obviously, you are not the first person to think so.
Don't blame her for thinking that. You could move in with me, you know. I would love to have you close.
It's tempting. I can't say it wouldn't be nice to have a home here again. With you. Let me try to clean out some of the skeletons in my closet first. Then, if everything works out somehow, we can talk about this again.
See you on the other side of the Rubicon. Okay. Oh. Our one lady, was it, Raya? I don't see her. Sad.
Is it time?
You seem eager to return to Rome.
I've told you before. It is this idleness that bothers me. Can't we just quickly go in? I have things to do.
No, there's something else going on with you this time.
Oh, all right. We have to go to the arena. Agrippa told me they have received 2 new tigers. We need to see them. And pet them.
I'm in.
When I said we, I was talking about Raya. She will teach me tiger tongue, so I might talk to big cats.
Of course. I apologize. You should go ahead.
Once I speak tiger tongue, I shall try teaching you too.
Any plans for the upcoming days?
I'll take it easy. This campaign made me realize there is a lot to learn. And while Sinaros is a great magister, it is impossible for him to teach me everything. But he said if he teaches me how to fish, my problems will be solved.
I'm sure old Sinaros knows what he's doing.
He is wise and formidable. It is not easy to fight for so long and still be alive. I shall listen to every single word of his.
I love you, Bestia. Oh, stuff like that. Anyway, did you like this expedition?
It was glorious. We have conquered many lands and slain numerous foes. It was strange of you to leave the Queen on her throne, though. Spoils of war should not be left for the enemy to recover.
Oh. She's not a trophy. Vassia, we simply had an uneasy alliance based on temporary common goals.
Exactly. Now that the temporary alliance is no more, she might turn into a foe.
You're not wrong. Take care of yourself, Bestia. Sinaros! You seem lost in thought.
Recent events are making me think about the way we're approaching our long-term problems. No matter what we do, our opponent seems to retain the upper hand.
It is depressing, isn't it? We've won, yet he still managed to make himself look like a hero.
This is the second time he's accomplished the same trick. I think we now know the way he plays the game. We're clearly not playing by the same rules. It's for this reason that the game is not fair.
What do you propose?
We stop playing fair.
I'm okay with
Consider the Rubicon. No legatus is allowed to keep their command inside the Pomerium. The Legion shall always disband here, beyond these predefined borders. So it is written, so it shall be done.
The consequences of breaking such a foundational law would be severe.
Of course. Because the law threatens obliteration, everyone obeys it, and everyone expects it to be obeyed. That makes us predictable. This is how Luco always wins. He knows what our possible moves are, so he prepares himself accordingly. He plans for both outcomes, and controls the result either way. Now, consider the results of a commander crossing the Rubicon with his legion, ignoring the ancient law and the tradition.
Think we should not disband the Legion?
Certainly not. I was simply using as an example the absurdity of the notion, and the fact that Rome would be helpless against such a legion were it to just march through. Luco exploits our adherence to established norms and patterns. As long as we're playing the same game, he wins.
Or maybe he wants us to betray our principles.
I admit that is within the realm of possibility. But do also consider that sometimes, in order to hunt the beast, the hunter has to become a beast himself.
He's not wrong, he's not wrong. Are you looking forward to returning to the bathhouse?
My frail bones are in dire need of warm water and a well-executed massage. But I also have an interesting meeting to attend.
Oh, come on, Sinaros, you're not that old. Oh wait, no. I'm meeting with a lovely lady, I assume.
Indeed. A lady who allegedly knows the solution to the one formula of Pythagoras.
That sounds fun.
I'm sure it will be fun.
What do you think about our deeds in Africa?
The political situation we ended up with is truly interesting. It looks like Queen Cleopatra cares only for herself, but in politics especially, looks can be deceiving. We helped her greatly, and she will probably not forget that. I'd cultivate the relationship.
I'm rather fond of her, and I surely prefer her as an ally. Cleopatra is not someone I'd want to turn my back on.
I'm sure there's a lot you can do face to face.
Oh my. I'll talk to you later. Cassio.
Let's get this over with.
What's bothering you?
Where to even start? I served with Lucullus for the majority of my life. In a way, he turned me into the man I am today. In return, I caused his death. He would have been alive today if we hadn't delayed our departure for the sake of fixing my mistakes. Nothing but a disappointment.
You've never disappointed me. You're almost like a brother I never had.
And you are more of a sibling to me than my own little brother. It is comforting to know I have never disappointed you. But somehow I feel like I have failed in that big quest that is my life. I should have been more important, more significant.
You talk like you're at the edge of your grave.
Who's to say that I'm not? Lucullus certainly didn't see it coming.
What's your plan now? Marcellus of...
Probably, but not for the reasons you might think.
The Cassio I know needs no reason but a beautiful woman and a jug of sweet wine.
Well, in that case, maybe I'm not the Kaiser you know anymore.
We all change one way or another. Change is the only constant in life.
Let us hope I have changed for the better, then.
You are my moral compass. I am confident you will do the right thing.
I shall try not to disappoint you.
This campaign went well, don't you think?
It certainly ended better than it started. Putting Cleopatra in charge was a smart move. You must realize she's taken with you.
Really?
Nevertheless, I wish we were able to save Lucullus. If only we had departed a day earlier.
There was no way to know.
You're probably right. Still, that makes me wonder.
Understandable. Hang in there.
There's something I need to handle now that we're back. I may call on you if I need your help, but hopefully it won't come to that.
Okay.
I cannot go back to guarding your villa. There is important thing I must do. Sorry.
Oh. Of course. Don't worry about it. You finally feel at home here?
I think I will never feel at home anywhere. Home is with family. And my family has lost me.
You know you're always welcome to stay with me if you need a place.
I know, but I will not be burdened to you. Thank you.
What is this thing you must do?
I need to find man who killed my sister.
What makes you sure he's still here?
Habron said he is important member of Collegium Bacchus. If he is not here, he has cause to return at least. And when he does, I will be waiting.
If he is a Roman citizen, you can't just murder him.
We will see what happens.
If you need me, I will help you in any way I can.
It is best to not involve you, but thank you for offering.
Good luck. Don't get yourself into too much trouble.
I will.
Oh. Okay. Jeez, they want me to cross the whole thing. Well, I've already talked with everybody, so... it's time.
Time to disband, Legate?
Indeed, Victus, let us be warriors no longer.
You will always be a warrior at heart. Now it's time to be a citizen.
So there was no option this time to not disband the Legion like there was the first one. Cineros.
Good morning, Domine. You certainly took your time today.
I did deserve some sleep, Cineros. My muscles still ache and my wounds have not yet closed.
It is wise to allow your body some time to heal. Fortunately, there are a lot of mundane, everyday tasks for you to take care of today.
Good.
We have some outstanding debts. There's the issue of inheritance.
What?
The kitchen needs to know what you wish to eat today. Oh, and the carpet you have ordered has arrived.
What kind of debt are you talking about?
The mourners, they require their due payment. Additionally, one of them has severely injured herself during the funeral. She is in need of medical attention.
Pay 500, yeah. Very well, pay them and take care of her wounds if you can.
As you wish.
Lucullus left me something, didn't he?
A slight understatement. His library and his 2 summer villas belong to you now.
Whoa!
But the rights need to be officially transferred before we can do anything with them.
Fine, let's go and do that this afternoon.
A wise choice. The sooner we complete these rituals, the better.
What are my options when it comes to food?
It is boar season. We should buy a few and keep them in stock. Flavius says the mussel harvest was pretty good too, if you fancy seafood. Last but not least, I can order a variety of fruits for you.
A nice grilled boar sounds really good.
It will prove to be a good investment.
Wait, I haven't ordered any carpets.
You haven't? Oh, that's bizarre. Well, they have brought it to the study. We shall inspect the item. Perhaps it was intended for someone else.
This sounds a bit too weird for me. Bring me a knife and arm yourself just in case.
That never crossed my mind. I apologize. I'll bring your arms at once.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. I still got about 2,000 denarii. I don't need to replenish all that. Let's party management. Oh yeah, I don't have. Oh, I could. Can I equip all the other stuff? Nope, I can't equip those. I can't equip that. Cineros. Can't equip any of the other stuff. Okay. Well, instead of the jug of water, at least, let's do a pilum. Let's get going. Oh! Cleopatra.
Do you try to kill all of your guests?
Forgive me, I wasn't informed of your visit. I thought you were someone else.
Expecting a different goddess?
I don't know what I was expecting. This is a surprise.
Fantastic. I love surprises. That is, surprising people, not people surprising me. This is a friendly visit. After all of the things we've been through, I thought you would like the opportunity to establish a more solid relationship. Over some food, perhaps. But this room is a bit too crowded. Let us dismiss your servants. I do not like attention.
One of the mourners arrived, Cineros. They still want their... Oh. Who is this lovely young woman? You didn't tell me you have a lady friend as a guest?
Let's just go with the fancy thing. Mother.
What now? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I simply wasn't informed. Does she understand our language? Of course she does. The place is a mess. Cineros, we need to go to the marketplace immediately. Tell the cooks I'll be instructing them today. Our guest is a queen. The feast should be royal. I shall make a list of all the guests. Cato should be
That is quite unnecessary. I would prefer to have a private conversation.
You don't want to eat? That is out of the question. A full stomach is the prime ingredient of good company. Are you not hungry, Your Majesty?
I would not turn down your hospitality, but I'd rather have a private meeting with your son. There are myriad things we have to discuss. Of political nature, of course.
But of course. Forgive my foolishness. Whatever you wish, Your Highness.
That was just great.
I don't know. What should we do?
Let's see here. Let us retire to the mother prepares the food. That is, if you are not afraid of being poisoned.
What? I'll be.
I'm rather used to the risk of being poisoned.
Stable master had 2 horses in need of new.
Your mother is a bit tense. Are all Roman women like that?
In her defense, I did introduce you quite formally. I think she panicked.
People do tend to panic in my presence. But you are different, aren't you?
Those people think you are a goddess.
Am I not?
Your beauty is surely divine.
Careful. Too much flattery will turn me off.
What happened to her voice?
This is a nice place. I like your little garden. I do miss our sunsets, though. Do you miss the desert?
Every land has its own... there is a serenity to the desert. I could imagine retiring someday.
Well, you'll always have a place in my kingdom, if you should wish it. Shall we continue this conversation over dinner? I am famished. That was terrible in every single way that could possibly be expressed.
You had been warned.
You mean to say it's my fault?
After a fashion.
I suppose it is. The wine is great, though. Shall we finish this flask together in a more private setting?
I guess so.
I think I'd like to sample some other Roman delicacies.
I thought you'd never ask.
As did I.
Post-coitum. Alright, we're on deck 2. Okay. We got more stuff that needs to be done. Is that the mother? Yes. We are not talking to the mother just yet. Ooh, is that Cineros? Yes. Probably should have had Cineros.
An amphora full of olive oil in the triclinium. Oh, that boy will be the death of me.
Our personal supply of Minerva's wisdom is almost
Good morning.
depleted. Shall I send for a few more
We are being summoned to appear at the court. You have committed a criminal offense.
What
Or so they
crime?
claim.
I didn't do anything.
Both things can be true. Our actions sometimes cause harm to society, yet we may be unaware. Or perhaps you're being wrongfully accused. Only one way to find out.
Who claims that?
Someone must have suffered because of something you did. Frankly, there's no way to know unless we visit the magistrate.
Do we have to go?
If we want to defend ourselves, certainly. To be technical, they cannot reach a decision in our absence. But lately, they have started interpreting silence as acceptance. I say it is best to be on the safe side.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
It is best not to ignore these things. The court may think of your silence as an acceptance of guilt. If you find yourself near the forum, you should talk to the magistrate. I will meet you there.
She's really something, isn't she?
Indeed, she is. Something and more. What you're playing, however, is a dangerous game. You should be very, very careful.
I know what I'm doing.
That is often what people say right before they die.
True.
Cleopatra is like the sun. Bright and beautiful, but also harsh and ruthless.
What do you think?
Play with fire, and sooner or later, you will be burned.
What do you think Lurko will do next?
Despite all of our efforts, he did really position himself well politically.
I would not be surprised to see him become a consul soon.
That would be a disaster.
Then we should get ready for a disaster of epic proportions.
Ugh, vale. Hey, is that a knife? Kitchen knife. Alright, let's get going out of here. Marcus!
Salve. I see you're on your way out. Glad I caught you.
It's always good to see you. Cicero, how can I help you?
In this case, it is I who is here to help you. Or, rather, your friend.
Oh no.
Yulia Kalida has got herself into a great deal of trouble, and she has beseeched me to lend her my legal counsel.
Oh, if Kalidia needs our aid, I will gladly give it. What is she asking of me?
I told her I would represent her as a favor to you, if you are willing to owe me. For reasons that will become apparent, your friend is forced to maintain a low profile at the moment. She has chosen a discreet meeting spot, near the market. Please meet us there today, and she will explain the details of her predicament.
Everything's happening at once. One's probably going to be a long episode.
Has a queen now. I do house calls in the evening. Salve, Legate. Welcome back. Oh, I have plenty. How many do you need?
Okay, oh, I got plenty.
It's not so... As long as the grain shipments resume, I guess it's all the same to us.
Okay. Clydia, what did you do? What
My
did you
cousin
do?
was at Alexandria, you know, on one of Italia's
You look like you've been sleeping poorly.
How did they manage to take the city?
It's kind
The ships arrived.
There he is, the man of the hour.
I need your help. They will kill me. I need someone to defend me at the court tomorrow.
He's only got worse. We had to leave him with a
slow down, what
at the
happened?
clinic.
It's a long story. What do you want to know?
I will pray for him at the Temple of
I know
Apollo
you've been on
Medicus
the run for a long time now. What exactly was your crime?
Feels like a lifetime ago. Before I joined the Legion, I killed my husband.
You were married?
Not by choice. But I was pretty, I guess. And that represented a political opportunity for my father. He never liked the fact that I was interested in men's things. He thought marriage would, in his words, tame me. As if I'm a wild animal needing to be domesticated.
You have but one life, you should live it the way you want to.
It's not that easy. No matter how far I try to run, my past keeps catching up with me. Julius Calidus is a warrior of renown in the Legion, and he has slain countless men. He's a hero. Julia Calida has slain only one man. She is a murderer. And whenever I enter Rome, I turn back into Julia, the husband killer.
How did your husband die?
He was an extremely controlling man. I couldn't leave the villa except in his company. Everything about how I dressed, who was allowed to visit me, all was decided by him. I couldn't live that way. We fought about it all the time. One of those fights took place atop the grand staircase. It got very heated.
So it really was...
Pushed him.
I heard enough. I'm sorry for making you relive that.
I was the one who decided to involve you in this mess. You deserve the full story.
Will your family not support you?
This whole thing is their fault. When my brother Aulus finally invited me to dinner, I thought everything was going to be fine.
But they actually lured you into a trap.
Not exactly. They were setting me up for another marriage. Can you believe it?
What?
Everything was fine at first, and Aulus was speaking up for me. Now that my father is dead, he is pater familias, after all. Then suddenly, this ridiculous mule walks in. Burienus Crispus.
I hate that kind of surprise.
I didn't even expect that kind of surprise.
That's a common characteristic of surprises.
Who exactly will kill you?
Rome. Look. I am a murderer. And I thought we were over this with my family, but...
But they disagreed?
Pretty much. The moment I refused this new marriage they set up for me, Mother turned me in. I barely escaped.
Your mother turned you in? That's messed up.
Thank you. I hadn't noticed. Any other brilliant observations you want to share with the class?
Really?
Your emotions are understandably frayed, Domina. But please do remember who your friends are in this trying time.
I believe I know everything. The question is, how can I help?
There will be a hearing tomorrow where they will try me for the murder of my late husband. I may be sentenced to death. I need Kikoro to advocate on my behalf.
Of course we can help, right, Kikoro?
Matricide. It's a difficult situation. Was he a particularly cruel man?
What?
Not
Yes.
by Roman standards.
I would certainly not use that line in front of the public. Please answer my question.
He was a bit full of himself, but actually he didn't really do anything bad to me.
He didn't even whip you a little bit?
You think he could have?
Indeed not. A pity. This makes defense difficult.
Are you shying away from this?
I didn't say that. I welcome the challenge, but you will owe me a great deal.
What if we get married?
What? True. Of course, it doesn't matter legally if you're married or not. But correct me if I'm wrong, it's Callida's family who stands as her accusers. The reason for their outrage doesn't seem to be the untimely death of her late husband, but her refusal to remarry to someone equally wealthy and powerful. If you get married to each other, though, well, you are certainly wealthy and your political star is clearly rising.
Do you want to do this?
This is not the way I imagined you'd ask the question. Of course I want this.
An unexpected solution to the problem. Congratulations. Have a happy marriage.
Okay! Was not expecting that. I am now married. That is one way to fix the solution. There's something going on over here. Let's see if I can listen in real quick.
I love your dress. Where did you get it?
Thank you. It was purchased from
An auction of fine Serway will be held tomorrow.
I must arrange to visit that soon.
Okay.
Learned Greeks captured in the war against Mithridates. Strong-backed workers from Hispania and Mauritania. Erasinus has Serway for every budget.
Okay. Wasn't there? Yes. Sextus! There's the button.
Salve, Domine. How can I be of assistance?
Huh. You must be one of Sextus's daughters.
That's right. Do you know my father?
I was his commander in the war against Egypt. And Greece, for that matter.
Oh, that's right. He's told us a lot about you. Please wait here. I'll go get him.
Legate, it's good to see you out of your uniform again. How is civilian life treating you this time?
Well enough, I suppose. I wanted to see if you had returned to your smithy.
Indeed I have. My family must eat.
Your daughter seems like a lovely young woman.
She is. She is the youngest of the clutch. I tell her she should find a nice rich patrician boy to marry, but she insists she enjoys helping me sell what I make.
How is business?
It has been better, but it has also been worse. There will always be people in need of horseshoes and kitchen pots.
Good. What have you told your family about you?
Only the best things. You are held in great esteem in my household.
Let me be a patron of your workshop. What will you make me?
For you, it would have to be something prestigious. Tell me, have you heard of a Parazonium?
The dagger worn by great commanders, which confers the aura of courage?
The very same.
Oh.
You have managed just fine through 2 campaigns without it, but if nothing else, I'd say you've earned the right to wield such a blade.
Oh,
what
man.
say you? I can sell you one that you'll be proud to show off.
Am I allowed to wield such a weapon within the Pomerium?
It's a symbol of prestige more than anything. Jewelry for a great soldier.
Consider the deal made. When will it be ready?
To tell you the truth, I have one almost finished. It was ordered for the scion of another patrician house who was going to be a tribunus under Crassus. The young fool bedded the wrong girl and was stripped of his military commission, and the order was cancelled. If you'll wait for an hour, I will personalize it for you and finish the work.
Come back in 1 hour.
Ah, good, you're back. The Parazonium is finished. I engraved your initials on the hilt and got it nice and sharp for you. A well-tempered and carburized blade, if I do say so myself.
Does this really grant me an aura of courage?
In a manner of speaking. As long as the men believe it, they will fight all the fiercer when you are near.
Sextus, I'd like to purchase. You do great work.
Thank you, but it's not for sale. If you ever go to war again, I'll be with you. But here in Rome, I prefer my freedom.
Okay.
It was good to see you again, Legate. But if that'll be all, I must get back to work.
Okay, let's take a quick look at what we just got. Oh. That's not bad. It'll be utilized by other people out in the field, but that is not bad at all. Here we go. Cineros or Praetor. Yeah, I need to talk with Praetor.
All citizens, be aware that the vassal Queen Cleopatra of Egypt
Away.
has come to the...
Thank you for coming. Hopefully this matter will be resolved quickly.
Naturally, Praetor, I take matters of justice quite seriously.
An admirable quality fit for a true Roman. This is about your Servus, Secundus. It seems that last night he got quite drunk. In his intoxicated state, he got into a fight with another Servus.
Oh, did he at least win?
With all due respect, Domine, that's hardly the most relevant question we can ask here.
On the contrary, it's actually a surprisingly relevant question. Not only did he win, he broke the other man's arm.
Oh.
If that's true, he surely deserves punishment. Oh. Why is Secundus not here to defend himself?
He's your Servus, is he not? His actions fall under your purview and responsibility.
That's true, he surely deserves punishment.
It is not my place to tell you how you should handle your Servi. I am not a censor. Nevertheless, the punishment of your Servus is not the topic of this hearing.
Seems like you've already reached a verdict.
There's not much to say. The evidence is irrefutable. The other Servus was severely injured, costing his dominus valuable labor. Furthermore, there are criminal charges. This kind of violence is not to be tolerated. The sentence for the first offense will be mandatory. In total, this means you will have to pay 200 denarii to the offended dominus and 100 denarii to the state. Do you contest this ruling?
I don't. My servants will take care of the payment.
I understand. Then our proceedings are over.
There we go. That was fine. Alright,
A champion fight will occur on the nones of this month between the legendary gladiators, Carpothos and Garnicus.
got a few more stuff to do, but before I go back to the villa, quest... liability... track quest.
Benefactor, Marcus Licinius
Where
Crassus.
do I need to go? Let's check. Alright. Alright. Confirm. I've got the good knife.
The great Gaeso Quinctius Aquilinus. Your reputation precedes you.
I want to buy
They tell me you're here on business. So, let's discuss business.
I want to buy a serva of yours.
Indeed. I think I know who you're talking about. You seem to have an inexplicable soft spot for this girl. Curiously, I don't think you even know her name.
You're mistaken. I do remember Lucia.
I see. That sounds very important indeed. She must be quite valuable to you. This sets the price at an extremely high level. Too high for you, I'm afraid.
Try me.
I'd rather not. I would, however, gladly negotiate with that patrician friend of yours.
Ooh.
His vineyard has risen to quite a bit of fame over these past few years.
Ooh.
The chance to make a competitor go bankrupt. Now, that is valuable to me.
I'll send for him, but he might not be here for some time. He is a busy man.
I have both money and time.
You better not try to cheat me here.
Salve, Legate. I hope you have been informed as to the nature of our potential transaction.
begin, a word about your wine.
Go ahead.
It's among my favorites. I hope to one day match its quality.
Oh. Well, I must admit, your own wine has been improving steadily since you took control of your family's business. In fact, I'm thinking I can be persuaded to part with Lucia, the Serwa in question, in exchange for, say, half your vineyards. How does that sound?
Ooh.
What? That is insane! It's not a fair price for anything! Surely you won't go ahead with this, Legate.
I believe that's called extortion.
It's called negotiation. Of course you are free to make a counteroffer, but I should remind you, as the owner of the object of desire, I have the advantage in this game.
The price you demand is excessive. Demanding an overwhelmingly high price for a commodity of a certain value is illegal.
Now, if you believe the law is on your side, you can take this to the Senate. Otherwise, I've made my offer.
Look, we can do this the easy way, the hard way. It's your choice.
I see. And let me guess. The easy way is I just hand over my valuable assets to you for nothing. And the hard way is what?
Damn it.
You attack me in my own villa.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. A new life now would be really easy for me.
What are you doing? I can't... This would lower us to his level. It would turn us into criminals.
Let it be as you wish, my friend.
As much as I'd like to save these people from his cruelty, this is a sacrifice I have to make, it seems.
As you wish. I believe our business is concluded.
I messed up in that exchange.
Thank you for trying. It turns out the Parkai had different plans for us.
Might consider not listening to the Parkai so much in the future.
Perhaps we shouldn't. This is too much, my friend. I'll have to think.
That's the first quest we have failed. Alright, let's do this one. This episode might end up being a little bit long. Okay. Third man kills Sylvius. Of course. So... And she's in the pink dress!
Hercules! What have you done? Sylvius!
Okay.
Who are you? Why did you kill that man?
You know who I am.
I assure you I do not. Why have you come here?
You and your friend once killed a girl named Tusa and enslaved his sister. Do you not remember?
Well, that does not sound like something I would do. How long ago was this?
Who are you? What is this place? Who are you people?
We're just a group of regular citizens who gather regularly to enjoy the finer things in life. Nobody is hurt, I swear on Juno Caprotina. The women are here by their own choice.
What you do here is illegal, is it not?
The Senate has outlawed our gatherings, it's true, but only because they don't understand. They've given in to populist sentiment and slanderous rumors, that's all. Nothing we do here is wrong.
By Ahura Mazda, you really don't remember.
Listen, I'm certain we can come to some sort of agreement. You are bereaved. Do you seek compensation?
I seek vengeance.
Get your hands off me!
Oh, man. Okay.
The bitch killed Sylvius! She's mad! Stop her!
Oh, crap.
You want to try me too?
I will kill you all if I must.
Oh boy. That is a lot of enemies. Okay, so move in. Let's see here. Multiple targets. I stun to enemies. Okay, they're pretty weak, so let's do backstab. And then bludgeoning damage. There we go. Alright, so this is not going to be as hard as I thought it was going to be. Let's do backstab. Backstab. We're gonna have to end the turn. Action restored. Okay. Oh. The fact they can run away without me attacking annoys me. But then again, that'll probably make this too easy.
Save yourself! Get the lictors! Get anyone!
Alright, let's do backstab. Backstab. Backstab.
Last one! Let us be done with this.
And backstab. Okay. Boom. Oh, decent amount of denarii.
Don't hurt me, please! I would never. Find your clothes and get out.
Ooh. That's a sword? Okay. I wouldn't call that a sword, but okay. Looks like an axe. Let's get out of here. Alright, so I think we just have to return there. Alright, quests, liability. Liability, track that.
Excuse me.
I've taken care of the payment. There's just one more matter we need to address. Segundus himself.
I kind of want the denarii back, but I got plenty of denarii at the moment, so 300 is not terrible. Seems he can fight. Perhaps he can be of use to us in a different capacity.
An interesting decision. I will see to it that he's trained properly.
I'll be able to recruit him. That's interesting, Valet. So it's time to end.
Do you need me?
Act 2. Alright, ladies and gents, we are going to end it here today. If you like this content, make sure to leave a like, a rumble, a fiery thing, a something to let myself and others know that this content is enjoyed. Make sure to leave comments in the comment section below of the good, the bad, the ugly. I can take the criticism, and last but not least, if you want to stay up to date on all the Rome expeditions or Expeditions Rome content or whatever else I might be playing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Till next time, stay safe.